Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a hair dye video. I'm obviously coming to you live from quarantine and it's kind of why we are here. It's because I haven't been able to go get my hair done. As you can see, it's this very faded out green color and my roots are horrendous. But we're not going to be doing my roots just because I'm not going to mess around with bleach. I'm going to leave that to Nicole when I get to go back to the salon. But we are going to be dyeing the green orange, which is pretty exciting. I've never had orange hair. Well, no, I've had like the tips of my hair kind of like an orangish color. I'll insert a photo. It's when my hair was a lot shorter. But I've never done my entire head orange. And so basically like kind of how we arrived at this point was I texted my hairstylist Nicole. Nicole, her and two other people own Arcana Salon here in Toronto, if you're local to Toronto, up in the Junction, and they're great. So I texted Nicole and I said like, hey, what are my options for at-home hair care? Do I have to just keep doing green or are there other options? And she basically said like I can either maintain the green, keep dyeing it green, I can dye it dark brown or black, which is like, as you can see, my kind of natural color, or I can use the color wheel and dye it red to cancel out the green. So naturally I was like, well, I'll just do red. And then I got into this like really deep YouTube hole of watching like hair dye videos, people dyeing green hair red, which it seemingly always works just because of color theory. But I started to toy with the idea, well, can we like go a little bit less true red, maybe a little bit more orangey red, maybe can we just do orange? And lucky for me, Nicole actually has green hair as well. So she's like, okay, I'm going into the salon on Saturday, which was like 2 Saturdays ago, and I'm going to see what product we have available, what hair dye they have available, and she's like, I'll do a strand test on my hair. So she sacrificed a little piece of hair. I'll insert a photo of that because it's very cute and funny. It's a little tiny strand of hair. She dyed half of it orange and she dyed half of it red, or like a red based orange. And now both of them worked, so that was perfect. She was just kind of like, okay, you can do whatever, orange or red, whatever you prefer. So I'm doing orange. And that's what brings us to today. Leads up to this moment. So earlier today, Pat and I biked up to the hair salon. My hair salon is doing like curbside pickups, so you can order product, you can order dye. I think dye within reason. I don't know if they're like selling bleach or anything like that. But you can order dye and you can pick it up curbside, which is what I've done. I know a lot of people are having a hard time with the idea of people doing their hair at home because essentially you're potentially putting hairstylists out of work when this is all over, which is kind of why I wanted to make sure that I was going to my hairstylist for all of this and buying the products directly from her so I'm able to support her while I can't actually go and get my hair done. So I will show you guys what I picked up and then we can get started on dyeing my hair. So in this lovely bag, we've got a few things. First, I'll show you this. This is the EVO Fabuloso Pro conditioner, which essentially, I think the conditioner comes like half a bottle, and then my hairstylist fills the other half up with color, and this is how I maintain my hair. So I did the same thing when I had green hair. I've stopped using the green dye, obviously, at this point, but she made me up one of these for after I dye my hair just to help maintain the color. Then we have actually 3 bottles of dye. So we have 1 bottle of this Neon Electric Pulp Riot in the color Neon Orange. And then we have 2 bottles of this Chroma Silk Vivids in the color Orange. Now she advised me to go like 2 parts this to 1 part this. She says it's likely that I won't need all 3 bottles to dye my hair, but she recommended that I use all 3 bottles, mix all 3 together, and then store any leftovers in a Tupperware container because it won't go off because there's no developer being used. And then if I want to add it to conditioner afterwards, or if I find I need to like go over any spots, I still have that dye mixed, and all the color will be even, essentially, if that makes sense. And then, got a little color brush, gloves, a bag for my head, and I think they were doing like a little gift with purchase for when you were ordering stuff from them. This is a little moisturizing concentrate from R&Co, I think it's just like an intense conditioner, just a little tiny bottle. It really looks like a Balm.com from Glossier. And then we have a color sheet. This just basically breaks down the instructions on how to apply all over color to your head, what steps to do everything in, how to kind of divide your hair, like where to start and where to go back to, all that kind of stuff, which is helpful because I feel like I was just planning on like kind of partying it and then doing like from root to tip all in one go, but this actually advises to do roots and then go back and do all the way through. So I'm going to follow their instructions because they obviously are the professionals. But that's what came in my little roadside pickup bag. So that's pretty much all you need to know going into the hair dyeing process. I'm going to go change my shirt into something I like less and then get set up in the bathroom, and you guys can join me in there and we will get to dye my hair. Okay, we're in the bathroom. I've got my instruction list here, so I'm going to go through that. Step 1, remove all components from the bag, which we did. Step 2, grab a non-metallic bowl and pour part 1 and part 2, which is actually just the 2 colors, into the bowl. Step 3, put on gloves, apply Vaseline to your hairline to avoid color staining. I'm not going to apply that, but I'm going to mix the colors. So I've just grabbed a Tupperware and I'm going to mix in here because then if there's leftovers I can just pop the lid on. Okay, so the next steps. Use the pointy end of the brush to part your hair in the middle. Then dip the soft end into your color bowl to saturate the brush. Apply color directly to your scalp and downwards to cover regrowth area. Make sure it is evenly saturated. Now, like I said, my roots are very dark, so I don't know how effective this will be in tinting those, but we're going to apply just for funsies. Like, we have enough color to do so. The perimeter of my face and brush all the color. Again, like I said, my roots are black, so I don't know if this is doing anything, but I'd rather do it just in case it is doing a slight something, like dyeing my gray hairs, which I have them. This is the front section all done. Now the next is to do the back, which I'm mildly concerned about, but not as concerned as I could be because, like I said before, like a lot of my back hairs, the hair in the back is dark. You can see here, I like split it open. It's like pretty much all almost black, so I don't have to worry about all that too much. But reading the instructions, it says, try to section your hair down the middle as evenly as you can. Saturate the middle parting with the color, so divide down the back and then saturate the parting with color, and you should be left with 2 pie-shaped sections, so upside down triangles. Section, lift up the hair and apply the color to sections like you did in the front, working downwards, using the color to hold up the hair above. If it won't stick, it isn't saturated enough. Repeat on both sides. Okay. Let the games begin. We're in our bag. I just let this sit for about 20 minutes or so. It's been on for a long time now, especially considering it took so long for me to put it all in, but I'm gonna go watch some YouTube videos and we'll move it back and we'll wash this all out and see how it looks. Okay, I'm out of the shower. My hair's obviously in a towel drying. I haven't looked at it. The only bit I've seen of it is like the ends while I was washing it. But that's all. So let's see. Oh my god, it's so orange.
Really?
Yeah, like very orange.
Like a good way?
Yeah. Okay, so here it is all brushed out. It's like quite orange. It's interesting because so the top part was the most green, and I feel like the top part came out the most like vibrant. Like it's definitely the most like red orange up at the top. Everything will lighten obviously once I dry it, and then it's the lengths that are more of a muted orange, except for the under layers are a little bit brighter, but those are always a little bit brighter because it's a little bit lighter in color there. But I mean, you can see like the dark brown, like nothing's obviously been affected because it's dark brown, but it looks pretty cool. It's like so weird seeing myself with like, not even that this is like a semi-normal color, but like not neon green hair, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna dry it and then I'll have another look. Okay, I've just changed into a tank top for ease of blow drying. I'm gonna pop a little bit of the Arnco Aircraft Pomade Mousse for texture. Alrighty, and this is it all dry. It's like fairly even in color. I think all the green's been covered, which is nice. Like I said, it's a little bit brighter underneath, and I kind of wish it was this really bright color all over, but what can you do? But I think it looks really cool. I will definitely include some shots now of my hair outside in the sunlight tomorrow, so you guys can check that out, and when I have makeup on and look like a normal human again, because I think it'll look much better as a whole package. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.